Today's subject is about flu shot. Who needs flu shot? What I understand, the principle, any kind of shot or vaccine, things like that, is when we are young, then we don't have a germ inside much, so it is better off to expose to germ or virus. However, when we become old, then we don't have much immune. Then therefore, try to avoid those kind of shot. Also, when you get old and some weak or sick person, obviously that it's not recommended. So when we are as a human being young, then we go to the ground with the sand or dirt, and we play with that, and then we exposed to all kinds of dirt, then we may have our immune system grow by itself. And then however, when we get old, then we get old people get all kind of virus or bacteria is inside already. Then do you think it is necessary to add more germs or bacteria or virus into our body? Then second question is, then who is old, who is young? And it is not easy to define, okay, who is old, who is young. Let's go to who is old. Now, used to be 62 years old, then we may be able to get the Social Security. That is increased to 65, and now 66 and a half. Then now then 66 and a half is older person. Everybody got their opinion. My opinion is let's make it 60 years old, and the reason is in the Orient old system, and it is 60 years is just one set, then another 60 years. So like Moses lived 120 years, that means two set of 60 years. So why don't we old age is 60 years old? Then what is young age? In my opinion, it's better off about 12 years old when they finish elementary school. I don't think it is good idea to give shot under 12 years old because they are still young. You said that it give more bacteria or germs, virus into young age. Yes, however, we still not 100% sure all flu shot or vaccine is 100% right. Sometimes could be side effect. So we have to consider this one. And another thing is, in my opinion, any kind of new medicine, we have to wait at least 10 years. Then we believe it is safe. Then we use 10 years in the minimum age, because during the first 10 years, then many, lawyers and, consumer, join together in a fight against, pharmaceutical company, and pharmaceutical company, understand this, fact. So they, okay, this one is, let's say, $100. Then, maybe the cost to make maybe, less than 10%, and all the other 90% is their profit or the saving the money against the lawsuit. That's why, they, got a very expensive, medicine because of that. So during 10 years, most of the cases that, everybody sue each other. So then we know which is, best medicine or not. But flu shot is every year. That's a new one. Because, we just try to predict, okay, in the South hemisphere that, this happens, or this going to happen in those hemispheres, things like that. So this is changing every year. So in my principle that, every year is, I don't recommend. Then who recommend us get the shot, flu shot? According to old book called Hanbija, and he is Machiavelli in the East, but a lot, older than Machiavelli. I would say more than 16, almost like more than 2,000 years before. But his book is very interesting. And according to him, who makes the profit? That's him. Now, if somebody, asks us, you have to get the flu shot, then who will get benefit? Me? Maybe. But, the manufacturer, pharmaceutical company making flu shot, they make a profit. And then who are authorized to give a shot? They have a benefit. Now, let's look at the a principle of a flu shot. They put sometimes dead a virus, or the function is the toxicity will be far less, or kind of modified form. My question is this: if flu shot supposed to be this amount, but if I get this amount of flu shot, or this, then what's going to happen? If the amount is much, then instead of benefit to me, this become poison. So I am going to give you some new theory. According to news, all the doctor recommend, when you touch the doorknob, wash the hand. My idea is, okay, touch, come to here. Why? The amount of virus in the doorknob is very small amount. Instead put the dead virus, I put the live virus, but small amount. If I put a small amount in my body, then I cannot get the immune system, and only I get the injection, then I get the immune system? You tell me. So I don't agree with, when you touch the doorknob, wash the hand. No, go to your hand, go to your face. Maybe this is too much, but that's what I'm talking. Small amount of virus come into my body that could make immune system. So my advice to you is small and narrowed space. Try to avoid that. When you go to narrowed, closed space, and if one person becomes sick, then the chances are that I am going to get that. So, but if the open space, then wind blow, then the chances are very slim. Now on the top of that, this question. Like all kinds of virus, like a coronavirus, are stronger than cold. I believe, this influenza, cold influenza may be weaker than coronavirus. Now, coronavirus, things like that can be when you use a mask, then protected. Why don't we wear face mask, protect flu shot or coronavirus? Am I wrong? You think about this one. Okay? Thank you so much for your watching.